guys, and we are up. Well, we've been up since like 8 something, but I started recording on my phone, but then I'm like, okay, I don't want to do that anymore, so let's pick up the camera. So we decided to pick up the camera, and we're going to start this thing all over again with a good morning. Sorry. Good morning, y'all. And once again, I had took 2 days off from cooking and cleaning, and this house once again is a mess, but we're going to clean it up, of course. And well, it was Friday, and out of it, even though I was posting videos from previous days, because I record like every day or whatever besides Friday and Saturday, so this is like starting fresh or whatever. So yeah, like, I'm sorry, I just was just losing my mind because I can't deal with so much drama. Like, when you're a positive person and you're a loner, and it's like you like to be to yourself and you don't like to deal with like outside noise and deal with drama and stuff, and everybody seems like they just want to keep picking, like, you become very annoyed, not only with yourself but with everybody else and stuff, because I become annoyed with myself because I tell myself all the time, like, look, you don't have to deal with this shit. Like, you don't have to deal with it. You don't have to put yourself involved in it. You do not have to deal with this. Like, I have to constantly keep telling myself that, because if not, I'm really gonna like get mixed up into a bunch of drama that I don't want to be in, or I'm going to be so frustrated and so mad at myself that I just walk out on everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's not fair to me, and it's not fair to my kids that we have to deal with so much stuff, especially when it's over like, sex, or, drama, and like so much other dumb stuff. Like, I feel like it's stupid that we putting ourselves through this, or that we're going through this at the end of the day. I just feel like it's dumb. Like, it's very dumb. It's annoying, and it's just not worth the fight that we're all putting up for. Like, it's not, to me, it's not worth it. And I feel like everybody should be entitled to be and to become who they want to be. Rather, if it's, if you want to be a lawyer, a doctor, a police officer, like, it's so much other stuff, a protest, whatever it is that you want to become, you should be able to become that without somebody getting jealous, without somebody getting mad, without somebody getting hateful, without somebody doing something stupid to really try to disappoint you, or to try to bring you down, or try to drag you down. Like, I feel like that's the most dumbest thing that somebody can ever do to you, when you don't want to be involved in the madness. Like, I don't want to be involved in it. I don't want nothing to do with it. Like, like today's post, it's like, rather you're here to build, or you here to be on some fuck shit. I'm here to build, like, for my kids. Like, I want to build a strong foundation for my kids. I want to be able to provide for my kids and give them everything that they want, you know what I'm saying, and need and stuff, and that should be every mother, not only like with material things, but construct them with knowledge, and you know what I'm saying, and let them know that power is not the only thing that's in the world, you know what I'm saying, because having too much power can really break you down, or it can break somebody else down, depending on your personality and depending on who you are, and I feel as though, like, I'm so focused on other stuff to where it's like I don't want to have to deal with the drama, but sometimes you have to go through it to get to the other side, and they tell me that all the time, and that's the only thing that just keeps me going, because I don't want to give up on my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to give up on them and just say, fuck your dreams, fuck your hopes, like, fuck all of that, and just go on the bad side and just do dumb, stupid shit and get yourself caught up in so much fucking mess. You know what I'm saying? And then now I'm just walking out on my kids. Like, I don't want to be that. I've never been that type of person, even though I had a lot of rough patches in my life. You know what I'm saying? I lost a lot of friends along the way, and I don't never want to do that, or even put my kids through that, because that's a very hurtful situation, even though I have a different type of mind frame, and it's like, it's very hard, y'all, and I don't want to ever have to go through that shit again. Like, back in 2013, like, I started my own business, you know what I'm saying, and it took a minute to pay for it and stuff, because of me trying to clear out so much clutter and disorganization in my life, and I'm still to this day doing the same exact thing, And it's been what, 7 years, and then it took 3 years, and I found somebody that I so-called wanted to be with, but then now that's a lot of drama and stuff. So like, I'm single to an extent, but at the same time, like, it's hard. It's very hard. Like, it's hard, and they want to constantly keep making it hard for you when you're not the gossiping, the drama type. You know what I'm saying? When you're more about your own self and your foundation and your kids, and you look forward to the future and not look forward to who's fucking John, Jerry, and most Joseph, and why Susan at Jane's house, and why Jane over fucking with whatever. Like, I don't have time for that. I know I'm cussing up a storm, but I don't have time for that. I could care less about that shit. My job is to raise my kids and to have more kids and raise them too. Like, one day when I get married, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have time for all the dumb unnecessary shit that does not involve me. I rather what, paint my house, go get some decorations, decorate my house for each season, take my kids to school, go pick up some lunch from somewhere, grab a coffee, like, or breakfast or something. I'm like into all of that shit. Like, that shit right there makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? That makes me the type of person that I want to be when I'm not involved in so much of other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, that makes me happy. Like, seeing the smile on my kids' face makes me happy. Taking my daughter to school makes me happy. Helping her go to driving school. All of that, I mean, I can't afford it right now, but all of that stuff makes me happy. That makes me feel like I'm a better parent when I could be able to do these type of things for my kids. But being involved in a bunch of drama, that he say, she say, who fucking what, and this thing, I don't care for that stuff. I don't care for it. And I just feel like it's just a waste of my time to sit up here and have to deal with that shit. It is, and I know I should be cussing right now, but I'm annoyed and I'm frustrated, and I know throughout all my videos y'all not once heard me cuss and stuff, but I may cuss off camera, but I may not cuss on camera, but like, it's just crazy that we should never have to deal with this shit. Like, no mother, no parent, and it all comes from just wanting to be different and not being involved in a lot of shit, and people can see that I'm more about my home, and I'm more about my business, and I'm more about taking care of my children. I'm more about all of that than about the gossip outside. You know what I'm saying? And they see that, and then they just want to, like, tear me down or make me feel like I have to open up my mouth and talk about this person, talk about that person, and say this about this person, and say this about, like, they make me feel like I have to do that shit when I don't have to really do it. I don't hate nobody. I don't dislike nobody, but I may not like the shit that you're doing. Like, this is not okay. You know what I mean? Like, it's not okay for you to do the shit that you're doing to this person or that person. Like, I may not like that. You know what I mean? And stuff, but I'm just sorry. I shouldn't even have to apologize for being different. Like, I just like what I like. You know what I mean? And I'd rather be in my house taking care of my children, taking care of my household, making my bills paid, make sure this, that, and the other. I'd rather be doing that than be out here gossiping and talking shit about people. Like, that shit gets you nowhere at all. It gets you nowhere. It's very draining. It is very miserable and stuff like that. Like, that shit is it's just not worth it at all. Like, not worth it. Like, it's just definitely not worth it to me. I know this is a long video and I'm still going to post it, but I hope y'all guys like and subscribe to this video. It may be short, it may be long, I don't know, depending on when I look at the film. But I really do, this is like, I'm just giving y'all my whole full life on camera, raw and uncut. I hope you guys really do like it, and and just follow along in my journey, because a lot of this stuff has to change. It has to freaking change, yo, and nobody should ever have to go through this. Like, nobody. But I really do hope you guys like and subscribe and comment. And if you comment on the page, I'll be sure to comment back, because I know a lot of people be hitting me in my messenger, but or want to Skype or whatever, but this is what this YouTube is for, so I could talk to y'all directly. Y'all could talk to me in the comments. I'll comment back. I will say whatever it is that y'all want. I wouldn't say whatever it is that y'all want me to say, but I would say how I feel. Let's just put it like that or whatever. So, alright guys, I will see you guys tomorrow.